PICORRUPTIon was a Friday Night Funkin' mob revolving around everybody turning into, well, Pico. Unfortunately, this mod got cancelled and it was never truly revealed why, and it wasn't ever thought of to make a video explaining exactly what happened. One more drama happened recently, like last week. I decided to make this video to get things off my chest and let people know and warn them about Pico Toast, the infamous owner of the mod. Without further ado, let's get started. About a year ago, crazy right? Pico Toast and a few other individuals were in a group call. Everything was chill until he thought of an idea. What if everybody turned into Pico? Then he posted this image and thus mod production started. It was slow production. Around 2 weeks after the mod started, the creator NP Catherine, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, formerly known as Nelly, started the Darkness Takeover Direct. Correct me if this is wrong, I forgot the name. A PICORRUPTIon had answered, and it seemed like this had boosted the mod up quite a bit, due to Catherine helping Toast get in contact with Thug Wizard. Then he ended up making one of the Week 2 songs, Pico De Gallo. Week 1 was released, and it did extremely well. Our evil plot of having the first 2 songs be ear killers and sort of mid sprites, but then having a banner song with fire sprites, save for the end, worked perfect. Left people wanting for more, surprisingly. Then Week 2 was finished, and we had just set up the premiere for the next day. Then, out of the blue, Phantom retweeted PICORRUPTIon Week 2 on his Twitter account. Week 2 then did extremely well when it released, and Phantom Fear and Pizza Prod were even in the premiere chat watching it. 2 to 3 days later, the mod was cancelled. It was never truly explained why, at least on YouTube, besides to mention that Niada Uwu, an FNF Corruption content creator that had recently gotten exposed for being a pedo, had joined the team the day before it was cancelled. Why am I explaining this? So you can have full context for what happens next. About a day after PICORRUPTIon Week 2 released, the mod team was super excited, and everything was well. Unfortunately, that wasn't meant to be. I had been in Niada Uwu's server, disclaimer, not that I was supporting her, but I was there because it was a chill place and I probably wanted to see what was going on there. Talking to some kid, not understanding the point behind the Luigi Mario joke in Week 2. When Niada herself came out of nowhere and opted to work on PICORRUPTIon, I thought it was extremely hilarious. The fact that she wanted to join when she was cancelled for like minors. So I sent a screenshot in the dev server showing off what she said. Pico Toast had seen this and said something along the lines of, "We should totally let her join for real. And conversation continued as normal, until he had randomly asked if he could contact her. I had taken a 360 turn and asked, well, if he was jerking. Surely he was, right? He was serious. But he claimed he wouldn't hire her," as the screenshot below. So I got them both in a GC with each other and left it, which I shouldn't have done. About an hour later, Toast had said that he had forgiven Niada for everything she had done all of a sudden. The team was so confused from what I remember. Heck, even most of them were not paying attention, so it wasn't made a big deal on the server. He said he would make a video explaining how he forgave her and how the rest of the community should too. I had in the dev server pretended to be super enthusiastic about it, and I decided I would confront him later in private messages asking what the heck he was doing. And she was added to the team that night. Wait, didn't he specifically say she wouldn't be on the team? That she wouldn't be hired? Yet he did it anyway. I didn't want to offend anybody, so I acted cool with it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to confront him about it like I planned due to my Squishy OG Day 1 coming out, me being exhausted still from staying up for Week 2's release. So I went to sleep. I woke up around at like 4 or 5 my time, and me and Swansea, video link or channel link in the description, had talked about how worried we were concerning Niada joining the team. How we didn't do a vote or anything, how she was just there. He talked to Toast about it, saying how he felt, but we couldn't change his mind. I did the same thing. Of course, he didn't listen. What could we do? Nothing. Then, all of a sudden, a few hours later, Swank had left the PICORRUPTIon team. I realized what was going on, and I couldn't do it. I resigned from the team, started a chain reaction that made us realize quite a lot. Wait, this doesn't make sense, does it? Toast said that mostly everybody was okay with PICORRUPTION having Yada on the team. Why is everyone leaving now? He lied. Pico Toast is a liar, and he lies to get what he wants, essentially. Because of this, there was major chaos. Unless if we didn't realize before it was revealed, many jokes in the mod that were not appropriate because of, well, the fact there were minors working on the mod. The screenshot right here is for the joke in the Take Fan week. That would have been the final week before the Unpeak-Corruption arc. The women being jokes were put into a song in the mod named Go Dabco 2, where Diadeers asked Pico if they wanted to be girlfriend, which is highly inappropriate, and yet Toast was alright with this, for some reason. He was confronted in a VC and admitted to it. He said he would cancel the mod. But when he left due to the fact they had dinner, people who were friends with him before PICORRUPTION dropped that he had said the N-word, done pretty messed up stuff like being named Dr. Racist. Of course this was a joke, but at the time of me writing this script, I did not know that. So, take this with a grain of salt. Thus, the mod was cancelled, but he switched accounts and went under the name Alfred the Aerator, and the drama originally ended there. It should have ended there. Then, here comes the reason why I'm making this video. Unfortunately. About a few months passed by, and some of the dev team members, not going to throw out names for the safety of these individuals, had forgiven him for his actions, thinking that, well, what he did was wrong, and that he had changed and learned as a person. Everything was fine, and he even came back to developing a Newgrounds version of PICORRUPTION, a Pico School fan game this time, with someone known as Deleted. But on January 27th, one of Toast's longtime friends, 8-Bit School, had come out with some very questionable screenshots of him role-playing with a minor. This was quite worrying as he was about to turn 18 at the time of these roleplays, and the girl was 13. This could have just been handed off as weird, but of course it wasn't, for the fact they had also sent nudes to each other. It was quite worrying, and he had said he would stop when he was 18, which meant that he knew he was doing something messed up, and he would continue to do it until it wasn't legal anymore to his knowledge. Thus, he was outed once again and left Discord. Supposedly, he isn't returning. But, just in case he does, at least this video is made so you can know not to trust him, no matter what he says. I've been hurt by this guy too many times, and I'm not going to let him get away with it like he did the last time. So, well, this video was made. I'm going to pass this off to Plasma ZX, the owner of PICORRUPTION Origins, to explain what it is now, and, well, if you want more PICORRUPTIONs, go follow PICORRUPTION Origins, I guess. Alright, see ya. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Alright, let's do this. Hi, my name is Plasma ZX, the owner of PICORRUPTION Origins. I wanted to clarify that Pico Toast has had no connection to this project since its start in September. The story will not be like Toast's version. It will be following the original idea I had for PICORRUPTION before Toast even came up with it. The origins of PICORRUPTION. Now, I want to ask you to please not harass anyone that was involved with Toast's version or the people that currently work on mine. Most of them have done nothing wrong, and I would just like to make a cool mod for people to enjoy. That's all I have to say.